double 2 days in a row of streaming. I will apologize if you don't like Destiny, and that I've been doing a lot of Destiny content recently. It's just that there's a lot going on, and I had to catch up on a few things because I didn't finish some stuff because I was a little late on a few things, so that's why I had to do more than usual. But I don't know, I think my next stream, I know I'll try Drawful. Or something. I'll figure out, yeah, I think I'll try Drawful. I try to get some people in on it, and I'll try Drawful Thursday. Either that or something else. I don't know yet. I have to look through my games and pick something to see what else I could play, because I got some new stuff to try. Well, not new stuff, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's see. I should really start playing as my Warlock in that now, because soon I'm gonna quit the new Sparrow and Ghost onto my Warlock from... Oh yeah, who... I'm now curious of who I should name Warden. It's time to do Splicer 4. Oh, I didn't even realize I need the Visitor later. Splicer 4. As you can see, I'm a mishmash of Titan armor now. I don't look so great. New weaponry, though, like slightly new at least. And then we did Nightfall on Legend last night, and I got the new sniper rifle. Now I just need to see if I can get Hung Jury next. I'm missing that and Swarm. I actually don't want to check my progress. Let's see. I think I still have one more to complete. Yeah, I do. So I need to start using fusion rifles and rocket launchers a lot more linear. And then for Splicer, oh yeah, this stuff is now appearing around the city. It looks like our stuff is affecting now affecting the simulation, because like a lot more Vex stuff is starting to appear. Let's see what, like there's like weird Vex formations now. I'm guessing that's from us disrupting the system.
The path leads you to me once more, Guardian. This endless night presses down on us all. I hear the city groan the strain. The dark brings sickness now. Few can find sleep. The people hear of your triumphs against the Vex, but they see only dark skies above. They are being bent, and some may break. I will aid if I can. I will not be proud, but let the citizens see that we are suffering with them. I have faith they will see us for who we are. The light always shines through in the end. But for now, the work must begin again. Go.
The endless night is getting worse. The endless night is getting worse. Jeez, I can't speak. Mithrak says he can hear the city groaning under the strain. The Eliksni in the House of Light are suffering alongside the city's citizens, but still they are regarded with suspicion. He has faith that your progress as a Splicer will collapse the Vex simulation, but says the night muffles even the impact of your victories. People hear of your triumphs against the Vex, but they only see dark skies above. They are being bent and some may break.
People of the last city. The Vanguard protects us from enemies outside our walls. But did you know they also protect us from information? Did you know that the Fallen unleashed the Vex on Europa? That they corrupt our guardians with the poison gift of stasis, tempting them to wield the darkness? These same Fallen are now inside our city, at the invitation of the Vanguard. Ikora Rain knows all this, and more. Her hidden spies report as much, yet she continues to support these false alliances over her own people. Whether her lies are born of malice or incompetence matters not. What matters is that I have gazed into the future and foreseen bodies in our streets. Make no mistake, an invasion is coming. And if we are to triumph, we must first take back our city.
They're really making it where you hate Lakshmi in this. Holy crap, she is being such a bitch. So you aren't so she's justifying killing children. That's nice. That's what leaders should justify, apparently. Good to know. I don't mean Ikora, I mean Ashmi. Ashmi pretty much is telling you kill the fallen children. Kill the little babies. That's messed up. And now she's blaming these... she's literally being racist. If you think about it. Because she's literally saying all this... she's blaming these fallen for other fallen mistakes. That's racist. That's stereotyping. That's messed up. That's not right. Not all fallen are the same, Lashmi. You're just being a bitch. I don't have any pulse rifle stuff. Let's see. What triumphs can I focus on during this? I don't have a fusion rifle, so I'll have to grind that differently. I had to grab one. Linear fusion rifle. I don't know if those count. Powerful combatant gambit, momentum control. Nightfall strikes on hero or higher. And then champions and powerful vex. Let me go grab a fusion rifle. Also, one thing I interesting realized, I didn't even check if there's a new location or not. They're really trying to overthrow the Vanguard, but it's not gonna end the way they think.
Mithrax and I agree on little, except this. Destroy these vegs, harvest their datas, and crush their network.
Hey, that's a new line. That's a new dialogue. That's a new dialogue line. So looks like we're back on Europa. Also, Spider's not happy apparently. Spider's not happy that he now knows that Crow's been the one taking the shit to get to the House Light. Like he's impressed at how much he's grown. Crow has grown, but he's also pissed that he's like, you're stealing from me. You ungrateful piece of... And it cuts off.
The network entrance is vulnerable. Feed data into the terminal to overload the Vex defenses.
I forgot which. I think it's the... I forgot which floor tab has that. Also, sad thing happened. So, due to a misunderstanding of sarcasm from Amanda Holiday, the fallen with the Vanguard lanyard
Vex are inbound on your position. Hold your
said
ground
the
and
wrong
guard the
words
connection.
to the people, to someone in the ramen shop. And they took it seriously, and it looks like the last city has now... The citizens of the last city have killed. Sadly. And they're trying to hide the body, and then that's when that whole scenario that you find on the shotgun...
Escalate access by overriding the passcode. The Vex manifest in spirals. Every revolution ascends into the future.
As I was
Stay
saying,
your course.
the brother is the one that got hit with the bottle and almost blasted and then hit away in the alley after seeing the stasis. So, yikes. I feel so bad for that fallen's brother. I feel bad for the one that flew the Vanguard liner, and I feel bad for the one. I feel bad for his brother. Because they've been both treated very poorly. And it sucks. There's a misunderstanding. And the people of the last city took it seriously. Because apparently they lost all self-control of who protects them, and they can't protect themselves for shit. Because if they even try to fight a Guardian, it's not gonna end well.
Mithrax has located Many
They
days
have
are
one
cashing.
life compared to
Like
our
fuel for your splicer pack.
till our ghost dies.
Judging by the Vex response, your fancy Splicer glove is working. Keep at it.
Oh, it finally stopped exploding.
Vex are trying to lock you out. Show them that Guardians are not so easily outwitted. The vortex gathers energy, moving from potential to material. Your splice nears completion. We need one more batch of data. Then you can jump into the Vex brain space.
Disney's very important. Well, Disney too, of course, when so they kind of do it.
I don't know about the Vex network, but I know an attack coming when I see one. Hold your ground. Complete the final unlock sequence to manifest the vortex. This vortex could lead anywhere. Be careful, Guardian.
After all this time, our key into the Vex network is a fallen traitor. Not even I could have predicted that.
You're predicting shit that might not even come true. And you're solely basing your theories on that. Just because you're right one time doesn't mean you're right all the time, actually. They don't give you the right to be a bitch to people that just want peace. The Cabal are not the Fallen. The Cabal are not Eliksni.
Crush their last defense to complete the splice. We have other networks to collapse.
There's a new expansion that we're gonna be doing. spawned right on me. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, damn it. I got finally loaded as I was back now. Great.
Use the light while you can, Guardian. It will not shine on you forever.
The fallen are faithless. The Traveler will never abandon us.
So said many Eliksni before the whirlwind.
He's not wrong. He is not wrong. Also, the speaker kind of foreseen the traveler leaving us, so yeah, let me put these on since I now have them. There we go, that looks a little bit better. Not too much better, but it looks better. Ooh, the moon now. I'm guessing you can still do the Tangled Shore one. Let me look. Yeah, you can still do it, so I can still do that at some point. And do, and get the less than 10 minutes. Now I'm really curious what the epilogue is gonna be. That was teased on the map.
Feel that? The more you explore the Vex domain, the more I feel an all-seeing eye upon us. Ever watchful, ever seeking. We trespass in dimensions not meant for either of us.
Ooh, interesting. Path.
The Vex have enacted a purge sweep of the domain. We should stay ahead of it.
Ow. There's like no way to stop that, by the way, I don't think. Ow. That's made me jump a minute. Jesus. Damn it. I kind of now see how you can do this in 10 minutes, but of course I'm messing up everything. And of course that thing's just gonna get more annoying as I do this. That doesn't help. There we go, finally. Or not, apparently. Apparently I can't land properly. And that's gonna kill me. Or not. It's resonant. Ooh, that was close.
A layer of barriers defends this realm. A mighty fortress that resists brute force. Cunning is the key here, Guardian. That fragment of Vex data can be used to splice a bypass in their security, granting us access to the oppressive mind at this domain's core. I have helped as much as I can. You tread uncharted paths. Solving this enigma is up to you and the skills you have been given.
I'm pretty sure Future War Cult head doesn't know how to work the Vex systems like this, so I doubt they can even do what Mithrax can do. So the fact that Axme's trying to talk shit on the Fallen, I'm like, or on the Eliksni, is like, it's laughable because I'm like, it's like, how can, tell me, can you make a Splicer back to me? Half to myself. Glad they didn't make this one 10 minutes or less. This one will take forever. God damn it, I almost got there too. Oh wow, I made it to a checkpoint though.
The barrier has
Weird seeing it without its eye. I like how that's not breaking even after everything. Oh, I see. Thank you for coming in my, or that instant, right? For coming in my face like this. You literally just helped me. Excuse me? What's that bullshit? Also, when did the 4 just not appear? Apparently the 4 never existed. Hi. I'm not even touching it, I'm getting hurt by it. That's great. Hear me. Didn't do anything. Ow. I didn't see. I didn't think it any heavy. Wow, that was a long shot. Ah, I see. Ow. God damn it. Keep rushing too fast. Okay, that was stupid. There you go.
The oppressive mind rises to face us. Show it the power of a Splicer.
That's it. Oh, I see. He healed a little bit. Ow. Ooh.
With your light, you are unweaving a reality the Vex have forced upon us. The tapestry of their design continues to fray. But this is far from over.
Lakshmi is certain that our continued efforts, combined with future war cult's technology, can locate the source of the endless night.
I am aware of the device Lakshmi uses. Does it not worry you?
In what way?
It is taxing on its user. To have one's consciousness fractured into countless splinters and rejoined again can be harrowing.
Lakshmi is up to the task.
This sort of technology is taboo among the Eliksni. But perhaps House Light can still offer some assistance. My engineers could improve on the design, make it easier for Lakshmi.
No. The Black Armory has already provided necessary enhancements for us. Lakshmi will manage, I'm confident. Besides, the less interaction Lakshmi has with your people at the moment, the better.
Yes, perhaps. Or perhaps you are right.
Sarah's being odd. Sarah's being a little weird there. Actually, let me do this. Do this. He's acting a little weird there. And there's a theory going around about that. That, like, he's, like, being controlled by Sabathun. Ooh, I'm already at 50% with that. That's gonna take a minute to do. Okay. Going to see Ikora, see what she has to say.
You have unfinished business, Guardian. Go finish it.
There's been a disturbance. Sabotage in the Eliksni camp. This wasn't just an attack on their ether stores. Someone wanted to send a message. Our citizens forget who they were before they found the safety of the city's walls. It's easy to mistake change as the front line of a battlefield. But this is a time for level heads and compassion. Saint 14 is already en route to investigate. I trust him, but he is torn between duty and doubt. And Lakshmi? The Vanguard has tolerated her broadcasts, as Zavala doesn't believe it's our place to interfere in civilian politics. I see now that was a mistake. We can't allow anyone to jeopardize our alliance with the House of Light, no matter their motives. Our citizens must see that the Eliksni are people, just like them. Get down there. Be the calm the city needs. Hear out grievances and keep tensions low while I root out the perpetrators. It's time that Lakshmi and I had a little talk.
Oh boy. Now it's getting serious. A core reports that someone sabotaged the House of Light camp in the Eliksni Quarters. I can only guess who. Probably the same group that killed the Vanguard Leonard Eliksni. This wasn't just an attack on their ether stores. Someone wanted to send a message. She suspects that Lakshmi's radio message triggered the unrest. The Vanguard has tolerated her podcast, as Zavala doesn't believe it's our place to interfere in civilian politics. I'm pretty sure it is, but okay. I'm pretty sure it is, since you're the only authority in the last city. Well, part of it, she says. I see now that was a mistake. She sent Saint 14 down to the Eliksni Quarters to keep the peace and ask you to join them. Be the calm the city needs. She really does sound like old Ikora, but just like a slightly higher tone, which is fine. It fits Ikora. Actually fits Ikora just fine. I was wondering when we would be back in the Eliksni Quarters.
Pardon
Look
me.
at this like Vex stuff that's
These
appearing.
are troubling times.
That's enough. I want one like the warlock suits.
Come and give this a look.
You see what was done. Our ether tanks smashed. Our supplies stolen. Our home defaced.
I cannot find any witnesses.
This is not surprising. The locals have been under enormous pressure. You're lucky it was not worse.
This destruction helps no one but the Vex. Please, instead of teaching your people to fear us, tell them the truth.
The truth is that your kind has preyed upon us for as long as we can remember. There's nothing I can say that will make them forget.
House Light has never raised arms against humanity.
Your houses and titles are layers of politics. You're still fallen.
You promised us your protection.
And you've had it. We allowed your brood to squat and chitter here in our city. But still, the Vex simulation persists. If you're displeased with how you have been treated for your failure, then I suggest you camp elsewhere.
Your people destroyed what little we possessed. Now we have nothing. Nowhere to go.
Humanity faced a challenge like that once. We banded together and built a city with walls to keep our enemies outside, where they belong.
We hear her broadcasts, but more than that, we feel the energy of her words in the air, sharp as blades pointed at an enemy. At us.
You cannot ask people to live alongside their monsters.
Listen to me now, Saint. Let me tell you something about monsters. Once, in a city grander even than yours, we prospered. But it did not last. Our great machine abandoned us. And when we pursued it, you sent something back. A creature fueled by hatred. It tore through our great houses like they were nothing. And then it came for the rest of us. Nowhere was safe from its insatiable rage. In its eyes, even the most innocent of Eliksni were still fallen. It could die, but it would not stay dead. It would shake off the rot and rise again. And if it caught you in its crushing embrace, impaled you on its ragged crest, dragged you screaming into its foul shell, none live to speak of these horrors. It called itself the Saint. My people must now see the creature every day. It sees us. If we wish to survive, we must all learn to live alongside our monsters.
Well, holy shit. Let's see something here. Because they said there was ether tanks smashed.
I believe this is the war strategy humans call poisoning the town well. Luckily, we have enough ether reserves to last until repairs are made. But this is a worrying sign. When Ikora Ray offered us refuge, we assumed she had the authority to do so. But the longer we stay here, the more we wonder if anyone is in charge of this city. Your leaders do not seem to have the loyalty of the people. This instability puts Mizraxkel in a difficult position. Many in our house were against coming here, but they trusted my father's judgment. Now his messages of tolerance and forgiveness appear naive. Perhaps this was the attacker's goal.
if you're just tuning in, just to update what happened. So apparently, while we weren't looking, someone came here and smashed their ether. They need ether for strength, to keep their strength up. Kind of like an energy drink almost, but like steroids too. Kind of like that. And someone smashed them while we were gone, and no one saw what happened. And also Lashmi is being... Wow, okay, they did more damage than I thought, because this used to be like a mini traveler looking thing. Oh no. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it upstairs or downstairs? It's up here. Ooh, this thing's so safe. Okay. Like I was saying, yeah, Lakshmi doesn't trust the Eliksni at all. And she's spreading bullshit, making people fear them even more, to the point where even the citizens with no powers are attacking helpless Eliksni that haven't done anything wrong. It's kind of messed up. And Lakshmi blames the Eliksni for not taking away this endless night that the Vex put on us. Which, if she was as smart as she says she is, she would realize it won't take an instant to end this endless night. It's going to take more than that. They tattered the...
This sharing of hatred, as my father would say, is disappointing but not unexpected. Some Eliksni believe that Guardians prey on us without reason. But as a scribe, I know better. The accusations Lakshmi makes against us are mostly true. Eliksni have raided the last city for centuries. They were driven not only by desperation, but by unspoken resentment at the great machine's abandonment. Every Kell since the Whirlwind has tried to unify Eliksni in opposition to humanity. This warlike mentality has been a weakness. The House of Light tries to unify Eliksni with humanity, not against them. And this is how we are received.
Kind of messed up. Because if you think about it like this. Humanity was the same with itself. If you know the past, you know what I'm talking about. And the fact that we just welcomed a new race into our walls, and the fact that we're treating them like how we used to treat ourselves is kind of messed up. Also, Lakshmi is stereotyping, and she's acting like a racist a bit. Because she says everyone's a fallen, and houses and stuff is just layers of politics, even though technically she just, she pretty much just said the similar thing about herself, because Future War Cult, New Monarchy, Dead Orbit. She's kind of, like I said, she blames all Eliksni for what other Eliksni have done. She doesn't care if... For example... I'm not sure you... Okay. Look at these baby fallen. Look at these baby Eliksni. She even blames Lakshmi blames them. These little babies for what other Eliksni have done. And she's now trying to overthrow the current Vanguard because she doesn't think they're reliable anymore. due to the fact that some of us are using stasis, which is darkness power, and that they allowed Eliksni into our walls, and she still sees them as fallen, not Eliksni. It's fine. Don't worry. Salen? If I can just call you Salen, I hope that's okay. But thank you for at least tuning in for a little while. Alright. Hopefully, I hope to see you more, or see you again, next time I stream and such. And thank you for the follow. I try to stream every other day, and expect a bunch of different games, not just this.
I'm surprised humans would destroy a representation of the Great Machine. My research with the Awoken suggested that humans revered it as we do. However, my personal observations have not supported that conclusion. I understand the city used to have an official speaker, a sort of cleric who spoke to the Great Machine's will. However, human records state that role was abandoned after Dominus Gaul sacked the city. To leave the Great Machine without a representative among the people seems heretical. Many Eliksni believe that humanity takes the Great Machine's blessings for granted, just as we once did. Perhaps they're right.
That's an interesting point. We actually don't have a speaker anymore that we used to. And now I'm curious whether or not we'll ever have a speaker again. Because the speaker was kind of an important role in Destiny 1, to a certain extent, and the early Destiny 2. It really kind of sucks what they've done. I'm really curious if we'll ever have a speaker again, because I think at this point we kind of need one, because maybe a speaker can help straighten out half these people that seem to be being giant asshats. I'm checking everywhere just to be safe, because who knows what else was probably messed up. Seems like that was it. You would think Saint 14 will would have said something after hearing all that, but I guess not. One away, gamers. One away. One more follower, and an average of 3 views. And I will get my sub button. I will become affiliate. Or I can apply for it, I think. Either way. I appreciate everyone that follows me, everyone that watches me. I mean that, because I'm just a new guy. I'm just a random dude with not that great quality stuff. And the fact that people are actually watching that is, I'm kind of surprised at that. And I appreciate it. I just try to stream what I like and hope other people like it too. And I try to expand my horizon. At some point I will do Spider-Man. I promise that. Spider-Man will happen one day. What do you have to say now, bitch?
Guardian, I regret you had to witness my outburst earlier with the fallen leader. I am not a diplomat, and sometimes I can be terse. I know terrible things have been done in the name of the city. In the name of the future war cult. In my name. You understand, though. The city is a living thing, and it is rejecting the fallen, like a fever burning out an infection. I will speak to the fallen leader. Tell it that the future war cult will personally replenish their supplies when they are ready to move on. I do not wish them to think badly of us. I know they are your associates. What a city we would have if everyone's heart was as big as yours. Have you heard the song of the people echoing through the city? Rise up as one, march toward the sun. The words of people reaching for dawn in this endless night. People who have still not given up hope. Neither have I. And if you were wondering, this was not the conflict I have foreseen. No, that will come later. Unless I can stop it.
Yeah, your way of stopping it is almost a complete assassination. And what's quick note there, I don't know how many people are more and more people are getting affected with the Savathun song. Because now they're singing a song that has the same rhythm as the Savathun song, as what Crow's been humming, what Shaq's been singing, what Eris has been hearing, Drifter, and Saint. And even Osiris. And Osiris is being weird about it, so maybe the theory of him being affected by Savathun is true, who knows. Yeah, she says all this, but she's literally bad-mouthing the fault, or she's bad-mouthing the Eliksni every time she gets a chance. But she says it's not her fault. She's the one that's poisoning people's minds. Like, what is this hypocrite bullshit? She's a hypocrite too, because, like I said, she said all the houses are layers of politics. She's a layer of politics. With a freaking future war cult, new monarchy, and dead orbit. Stays the same way as the Eliksni's houses were. So don't give me that shit, Laxmi. Laxmi too expresses regret at her terse words towards Mithrax, but she seems more apologetic about her own behavior than the attack on the Eliksni. She tells you such an action was natural. The city is a living thing and is rejecting the fallen like a fever burning out an infection. That's kind of messed up to think about. Or think about it like that. I'll speak to the fallen leader. Tell it that at the future. Tell it. It's a him, not a it. That the future war cult will personally replenish their supplies when they are ready to move on. I do not wish for them to think badly of us. Then stop bad mouthing them, Matt. You little bitch. Stop bad mouthing the Eliksni. And maybe they'll stop. And maybe they won't think badly of you.
I have no words left to speak. Lakshmi too, the saint. I do not know if I reached them. In truth, I do not know if I even reach you. The darkness of this night weighs on me more than any other. Know this. I will not stop fighting for those in this city. Even those who did this. The light passes through us all. We focus it through the prism of our will. Those who attacked us were blinded by fear, poisoned by venomous words. They were focused badly, bent badly. But they are not truly our enemies. We will not seek vengeance. We are not the monsters some believe us to be. Walking the path of the light takes strength. That is what we will remember tonight, as fear and hunger gnaw at us. As our hatchlings sleep in ashes.
The attack on his people left Mithrax shaken and dispotent. Disheartened? I don't know. You can hear the frustration in his voice even through the servitor. Although he feels betrayed, he refuses to retaliate. He tells you he won't stop fighting to protect the very people who took up arms against his Eliksni. Light passes through us all. We focus it through the prism of our will. Those who attacked us were blinded by fear, poisoned by venomous words, and they are not truly our enemies. He says it is not easy to walk the path of the light of forgiveness, but he and his people will walk it nevertheless. Damn, he has crazy integrity. If we could all just learn from Mithrax. He has some crazy integrity that a lot of people in this day and age don't have. History repeats itself way too much. I think I read this last time. This is about the coup that they're planning. Sabotage. Oh my god. Wait. Wait. I know. Back it up a bit. So he has a cowl now. So he has a mask. A better mask. He has like a full-on helmet. Something old and terrible rose up inside of the hunter. He has a hand cannon. Which is a reference. This is a whole reference to an old cutscene. 2 old cutscenes. One that never made it to the game. You wouldn't really have shot him, right? The hunter hesitated and holstered his weapon. They needed to know I was serious. Glint. But you weren't. His ghost insisted. Weirdly, the hunter began making his way through the destruction. Someone would sound the alarm soon. He didn't want to be there when they did. Tell me you weren't serious. Say it again. Were you? Crow. Crow really defending the Eliksni. He has all the rights to, but damn, I didn't expect him to do this. Also, the reference that was made here was a cutscene that was never put into Destiny 1, where Aldrin finds us and points a hand cannon at us. And then it's also a reference to when we pointed a gun at him at the end of Forsaken. And when he pointed a gun at Cade. So, wow. That was Crow. Damn. He has a helmet now, apparently. Interesting. I don't think we're done yet, are we? Is that it? Yeah, that was it. I'm still gonna do 2 more, I'm gonna do 2 more, what's it called? 2 more overrides, and then I'll wrap up. Before I wrap up, or before I do that though, I'm gonna stop by the tower and go see Hawthorne. Also stop by, her real fast. I'll stop by her first. Oh, wow, that was Crow there. I hope Saint thinks about what the story that, Mithrax just told him. Because he's not wrong. Deep cuts. Deep cuts. Actually curious if she's ever gonna voice her opinion about the situation. Because I want... What does Elsie think? What does Anna think?
Stick as many missiles in it as you like. It's still a flying bus. It's ready. I guess it's official.
New tasks must be submitted through the proper channels. Service log updated. Daily tasks underway. I have special. Let's go.
Guardian. Hello. Take care of yourself, okay?
This was harder last time.
My stream's lagging behind a little bit.
I have to feed my family.
There we go. That's working. Okay, 2 overrides coming up.
I have to feed my family.
spilled freaking my drink on myself.
The Vex have a more robust view of time than humans. They'll have seen this coming. Be careful, Guardian.
Destroyed Vex yield the right source of data. Feed it into the terminal to crash the system.
Damn it. Now the title, I was kind of waiting on that cutscene by the way, because that cutscene actually plays into a title I have planned for this video. Thing is, I don't know which title to pick. It's like 2 titles I have ideas for.
Vex know you've hacked them. They're on their way to anti-hack you. Defend the terminal.
Attempts to re-encrypt. Disrupt the passcode sequence and continue the splice. The machines spawn collect their forces. Gather your light and prepare for battle. A sacred Splicer must feel the Vex as you feel the light. I sense a hidden doorway nearby. Enter and secure the data.
Splicer tech must work, because the Vex are converging to shut it down.
The network repairs like a body healing a cut. Disrupt the passcode to keep the splice alive. Security cycles. Each circuit grows more desperate.
Has it?
One more batch of data. Then you can jump into the Vex brain space.
I wonder who was the first ever live stream, you know? The narrative for this season's story is really good. Big
Countermeasures
data.
incoming. Turn them back to scrap.
Stuck. Stuck.
Vortex is almost manifest. The subjugated mind will soon be revealed.
I have yet to see that Atheon thing that has been seen in trailers. And it wasn't Atheon because it was in like one of these override areas. Not override areas, but like one of the inner like expunge. Maybe it's one of the later expunge.
This must be the Vortex. Enter before it closes. This place is strange. Like a machine ascendant plane. I do not like it. Destroy their leader and get out of there.
And that really now begs the question, is Lakshmi 2 and the other two clan or faction leaders, are they guardians? Or are they just civilians?
Other networks to collapse.
I'm actually really curious on that. If they are guardians, then that's interesting. And if they're civilians, that makes sense, because they don't do shit. Not every higher up is a guardian. Cyrus ain't anymore. And the speaker was, but he didn't do that. And I think Evo Levante did make him a new cloak, so hopefully next time we see a new look for him,
Another
he has
Vex
that new
node
cloak on.
collapsed. Excellent. How does it feel, Mithrax? Working hand in hand with the enemy.
I do not see Guardians as the enemy. We are all children of the great machine. Of the light.
Does that erase a history of violence?
Those who hunger for violence will find it. It is a circle that eats itself.
I suppose that it is.
He's why is he acting so weird? Is he really infected? I hope not. I hope he's just being weird because he's Osiris. He doesn't have Sagira anymore. What's more to do? It's gonna be a while before I get the bond, the chest, and the helmet. Let's see how's this looking. Powerful Vex. I thought that was already at that, but okay. Fusion rifle 59. Why is it so low? I guess I have to really use scout rifles, I guess.
The endless night gives cover to our enemies. You must breach the Vex network and find out what's behind it.
Do you think the linear fusion rifle would have a higher chance or a higher rate on
The network entrance is
challenge?
vulnerable. Feed data into the terminal to overload the Vex defenses.
Vex are inbound on your position. Hold your ground and guard the connection.
That's funny.
Layer of security. Escalate access by overriding the passcode.
The Vex won't give up so easily. They're recalibrating their defenses. Be ready for anything.
Vex defenses have been reset. Unlike circuits, they can't be overloaded. Continue the assault.
Sorry for the
Splicer
silence there, I had to
must
do
because the
something
Vex are
else.
converting to shut it down.
Did you really say the Vex are using other release inflicted battles? Like they're using a claw right now.
They're trying to fix their broken code. Deal with the Vex, but keep one eye on the terminal.
The vortex gathers energy, moving from potential to material. Your splice nears completion. The vortex resists manifestation. A final surge of data will force it into being.
Nice try, bud. Ooh, the lag. Ooh, the frames.
Countermeasures income. Turn them back to scrap.
I was just saying it used to be the Vanguard before, Zavala anyway.
Complete the final unlock sequence to
Andal,
manifest the vortex.
Osiris, and Saint. That was the old Vanguard. and it became Cade. Well, I think Ikora was the first one. Then after Saint went missing, it was Zavala, and then when Angel died, Cade took over.
The path to the Vexnet is revealed. Into the vortex.
With access to this network, I can finally unlock technology that's mystified us for centuries. Imagine what we could do with Vex portal technology.
Cade tried that already. Didn't work out so well.
Subjugated mind. Keeper of this domain. Destroy it to secure the data.
When are you gonna eat at? Definitely gonna eat after this stream. The music sounded like dubstep a little bit. I'm done. Almost. Close enough.
Your combat is impressive, Guardian. The light favors you.
The Guardian did the hard part, but I admit that your Splicer tricks are useful.
The Saint finds use for Eliksni. These are dark days indeed.
At least some of these lines are new. I'm gonna actually end it by Ikora this time, but first things first, I'm gonna decrypt everything I got. Since Ikora actually finally spoke, I'm gonna end it by her. Like, we finally talked to her again.
Never seen so many humans in one place before. Never seen so many.
See the progress. 75, 64, 65, 5%. Grab it. There you go.
Guardian. Glint was...
Whew. This week has gotten really interesting.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Strength and life.
A great unknown looms over us. No, it beckons us.
I'm going to hear intense week for the Vanguard and the and other members of the city, including the Eliksni.
I breathe easier knowing you and Eris are out there.
10th week. Hopefully
There
things
is
get better
always
for
a
the
path,
Eliksni,
the
and
cost.
the infighting stops, and things start to calm down as the weeks progress. But I highly doubt that, and hopefully we can end this endless night soon. For now, that'll be it for today. Thursday, don't know what the plan is, but hopefully it's something. For now,
You have
see you
my
guys next
full
time.
faith and trust, Guardian.